Yeah, he was very reasonable. You know, delivering food, I see various prices. There's a Shell station. If I ever stop around there, that's typically about almost the same price as most Arco. Maybe 10 cents more than like the cheapest Arco I could find. Yeah, his prices used to be iffy, sometimes a little high, but this time it was a lot lower than the Arco near my station, the Arco station near my house. And then another reason why I go to Arco, I try my best to go to Arco or I think it was Arco and any of its affiliates, so Arco and Marathon. There was another one with a V. I don't know if they're still around here. But and I think also Sinclair, but I think Sinclair is more U.S. Petroleum. And then I think Sinclair also gets Navajo Petroleum on the res. Cause I know if you go to their pumps, a lot of them says Navajo Petroleum. Anywho, but I remember reading on the maybe back in my community college days, way back in the day. 2 years, that'd be more than 2 decades ago when I first started community college. 2007. I think it was 2008. When people were trying, that's about the time when people were really interested and very focused on gas prices. And then so that's when the whole that's when a lot of people started to do more in-depth knowledge seeking, not research. Like they were seeking knowledge. The difference between research and seeking knowledge. Like they wanted the answers, and they found out at Arco, that other one, and a couple other. They get that a lot of their gas was from South America, and so the website informative posting said that out of all the gassy reserves, since we don't touch our LA oil reserves at all that much, which, because they were saying which has the purest type of gasoline you can get for cars is there, but this is the second purest in the world, you know, the purest in the world, I guess. Was in South America. So they're saying that any companies that are South American that get their petroleum from South America buy from them, because for South America it was there's less impurities in the gasoline when they, or the fossil fuel when they extracted it. And so they're saying that, oh yeah, they're teaching people how to save gasoline and ensure you're not overspinning and making sure your car's okay. So what it was saying was that it was trying to tell you that at the coolest times of the night, you should be filling up your vehicle, because the gas, I don't know, I guess they said that during the day it gets hot, so it expands in your car, in your gas tank. So you're just getting expanded gas because it's expanding through heat. So you wanted to get your gasoline at the coldest moments of the night, and then to reduce vapors, gas vapors. Because you see, obviously, you know that's how the whole fuel system works. You know, pressure. It's a pressurized system. So this is to reduce that gap. You need to get your fuel colder, and out of all the cold testing fuels, the ones from South America was the best. So at the end of it, saying it's the most fuel efficiency for burning, burning like a vehicle. Because at the time, that's when turbos were getting very popular in vehicles that come standard with turbos. They're saying that Arco and Marathon and all those other ones from South America is the best to buy. And then they said the second would be Chevron, Shell. Before British Petroleum's fiascos, yeah, they were saying them. Because Chevron used to have commercials. I don't see them anymore, but they used to have commercials about how pure their gasoline was. So that's how it all started. It was way back, like in the 2000s, like 1999. The Chevron cars commercials. So if you're wondering why fuel has that 10% ethanol, it's because of that. That's what Chevron was doing. Well, I don't know. I think that's what it was. I can't remember. Oh, I think the ethanol was because of hybrid fuel. I don't know. I mean, when I get the gas, the one near my house, the pumps are fairly new. So I'm like, well, at least they have new pumps. So if they have new pumps, apparently, you know, obviously they gotta have good gas. And just like that Marathon one, yeah, that thing's got new pumps now. Like, oh wow, you know, hey, I'm gonna go there more often. Got some new pumps. Take the old pooch for a ride. Again, there's a Circle K too I can stop at. Well, they're freaking not screwing around. They always like to take their 5 breaks at night because there's no one checking up on them. I think they're just making out with some dude or some female in the back, some homeless person. They're giving in to their savage cardinal needs. Savage lover. That's a real song. Look it up. It's my go-to song. Yeah, see, isn't that cool? That gas station is just on the road. I can take my time on. This is still in the direction of the house. Yeah, see, that's what I was telling you. Like yeah, I could have stayed on the freeway. Yeah, I could have spent all that time and hustling and bustling and wear and tear on my car, or just get off and cruise. Because as you notice, most of our streets are straight. That's probably what gets people. Like I was telling, the road can hypnotize you. That's probably what happens to people. That's why the accidents happen. Who knows? Just make sure you look left and right every time before you cross the stoplight. Yep, that's the only advice I can give you. 4 times I've had cars just zoom past that red light. And each time, yeah, the passenger would tell me, like, yeah, I saw it. His head was down looking at his phone. Or her head was down looking at the phone. Like, damn, that's crazy. And then they would pat me on the back. Good job, how'd you do that? I was like, it happened. It happened the first time it happened. I just, after on the news, red light runners, people were getting hit, making left turns and stuff like that. So I was like, man, I don't want that to happen. So, just take a moment, look, and then when I start pulling off, just keep on looking. bad he had his lights on. Yeah, I could have kept going straight, but I wanted to. I don't want to wait that straight long. Yeah, so I planted that new tree. I got me a star ruby. I couldn't find a regular sized tree. They're all semi-dwarfs. But I know my key lime is semi-dwarf, so I wasn't too sad. And my orange tree I have it. I don't know how it happened, but it wasn't growing upward; it was growing outward. And then the upward growths that were growing, they kept dying left and right. So if you look at it's the same thing with my back orange tree. Like both of them did that. So if you look at if you look at the base, oh yeah, base nice and thick, baby. Ow! Make some girls jolt. But I don't know. Oh, hey, look, they cleaned it off. Probably use some of the abracadabra. I was gonna use that on get rid of the oil stain.